Arabia, so the time has come. The curtain is about to be raised, and these two teams are ready to play their part. Both sides will have ambitions of making a mark on this tournament, and in order to do that, they will be eager to get off to the best possible start. The national anthem of Uruguay rings out. Quite some performance, and now here comes the response. Day one, and everybody eager to get off to a good start.
Yeah, and it's obvious, Peter, you don't want to be playing catch-up after the opening group game. So we can expect this to be highly competitive. 3 points here and the feel-good factor of eventual progression kicks in. It's a great foundation to tackle the rest of the group games.
So it's down to business here. Abdul Hamid. Proves too strong. Bentancur. Jimenez. Araujo. Now the breakaway. And it's Abdul Hamid. So who's he picking out? There's the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Bentancur with the clearance. And it's played forward. Valverde. Jimenez. Long ball looking to counter. That has been cut short. Moved on forwards. Valverde. Darwin. Now that's well seen too. Aim forwards. Well read. The danger is averted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Ugarte, forwards and with intent. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Some good work on the right flank here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Jimenez. Nunez looks to get on the end of this. Abdul Hamid. That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. Saudi Arabia have got it back and they'll have another go. This is quite a run and he's not done yet. Darwin do have a chance to counter here. Bentancur. And it's played forward. Nicely intercepted. Played back in. Spread out to the left. Will play through for the wide man. We expected better, and so did he. Shoots! This time, surely!
Saudi Arabia definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Crossed into the box. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Moved on forwards. Aim forwards. Talistri. And here's Valverde. Danger averted for now. Ugarte. And here's Nunez. Talistri. Now it's Bentancur. Talistri. The big chance! Goal! Uruguay! First blood drawn.
Uruguay, well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Uruguay gain their reward with an early goal. Saudi Arabia are already chasing the game. Long time to go.
Well, I would think, Peter, that...
Chance, surely! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Jimenez. Araujo. Saudi Arabia needing to chase the game already. Valverde. De Arrascaeta in acres of space out wide. That's going to go a long way. And it's Valverde. Cross needs to... Goes for the header! Now that was a full-blooded header.
Well, he can't be accused of not being brave, Peter, and his boss will give him the thumbs up, I'm sure.
That's really well manoeuvred. Abdul Hamid. And it's Abdul Hamid. Plays it out wide. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Great chance! It's a mighty effort! Good try, the outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
That's a lovely neat pass.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Ball's being played in here nice and early.
Yeah, that'll be a test for that defence, but I'd like my players to keep mixing it up if I was in that position, you know, and not become predictable. They've got to avoid that.
Saleh really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, well played, he needed to get that right. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Darwin. Does really well to win the ball there. Ugarte wins the duel this time. Tries to dink it through. And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Saleh clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That has been knocked clear. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Done delicately. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Succumbs to the pressure. Pelistri. And it's played forward. Now it's Darwin. Can he finish? Split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, smashing header! Just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. And he's on a charge. There are a few waiting for it. That looks a good cross. And that's been repelled. And they've got a throw. Jimenez. Valverde. Araujo. And it's played forward. Calmly anticipates. That's been drilled forward. Jimenez, nicely aimed pass. Moved on forwards. Araujo. Araujo, a good-looking ball. Darwin. Now it's Valverde. De Arrascaeta. De Arrascaeta chips it through. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Abdul Hamid. Abdul Hamid shifted upfield. Araujo, that's a sharp pass. Abdul Hamid makes the interception. Araujo gets across to intercept that. Jimenez, oh, there's a probing ball. De Arrascaeta. That is a great pick out. Header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And it's played forward. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, that's neat. And here's Valverde. Ball comes in. Defending of the desperate variety. Nice control. De Arrascaeta. That's good play. Can he deliver? And here's Nunez. And it's Abdul Hamid. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Tries to clear. Good challenge, excellent challenge. And he cuts out the supply. Darwin. Calistri. Cuts out the pass. Very nicely done. Gets into some space. And it's claimed by the keeper. Darwin. Pelistri. Bentancur. That's an imaginative pass. Chance! Goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
It's run loose here. Jimenez aim forwards. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tries a shot! Really well taken goal.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Saudi Arabia get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Driven forward, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Lofted upfield, that's a little off target. De Arrascaeta, and they can counter here. And he's on his way! Valverde. Araujo. Ugarte. Ugarte, gently done. Abdul Hamid. It's a pretty loose pass. Quality ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Moved on forwards. Nunez is onto it in a flash. Oh, that's well done, really robust. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, Red, nice interception. He's making a real surge on the left. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's running through. That's an excellent interception.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner.
Pelistri! The interplay was really good, but that's where it stops.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace.
Up he goes! Harmlessly behind.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Oh, good spread. That has found him in acres of space. Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nice interception, well timed. Clears it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Saudi Arabia are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Darwin moved on forwards. And it's Bentancur. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And it's played forward. It's Abdul Hamid. Cleared away. Aim forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He's in plenty of space here. Ugarte forwards and with intent. To Arrascaeta. Oh, it's played into the area. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's hoisted clear. To Arrascaeta, with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Up towards the front line. He's going to be disappointed with that. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Araujo cuts it out. Oh, this looks sharp. Pelistri, out to the left it goes. Abdul Hamid shifted upfield. Abdul Hamid, gently done. Araujo, long ball upfield. It's a quick ball upfield. And out it comes again. Chance here to counter. Showing good feet. And it's Abdul Hamid. He is just caressing the ball. Cross goes in there. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. De Arrascaeta. De Arrascaeta. Oh, well measured. And he's there to get it away. It'll be a throw-in. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Lovely feet. De Arrascaeta. Muscular approach does pay off here. Saudi Arabia on the counter. It's a cute ball. And it's lofted through here. Plenty to aim. And a chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, taken with style. Deep into first half stoppage time. A crucial goal. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that certainly raised the temperature in here, and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly.
Moved on forwards. That's very neat. Nice physical challenge. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Saudi Arabia are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. So we reach the halfway point.
We've seen some really terrific football in that half with the flow of goals. And of course there are mistakes, but I'm not in a mood to moan.
Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. So we're just settling back into this second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Araujo. Jimenez. Has a look and plays it forward. Out to the right. Great defending, strong and determined. That's really well manoeuvred. Abdul Hamid. Does really well to win the ball there. Not the most accurate pass. Abdul Hamid tries making a foray down the right. Lovely bit of skill. And the finish! Plenty to enjoy about the build-up there, not so much the finish.
The one and two touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard.
They've played it short. And it's played in. Tries to get it clear. Played with finesse. Araujo with the clearance. Abdul Hamid's cross. Chance for a shot! He has done it! And the comeback is complete! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Saudi Arabia get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Knocks it out wide. And it's Abdul Hamid. That is lovely. Now the delivery. Jimenez clears it away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Gets good distance on it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all...
Oh, what a climb! Deftly away. Bentancur. Oh, he's found support out wide. Pelistri. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. That's not going to find its target. That's still going far. And it's played forward. Well, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Over to the left. To Arrascaeta, providing an outlet on that flank. To Arrascaeta, climbs up big! No, he's got that completely wrong.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Jimenez gets over and intercepts. Bentancur. And here's Nunez. Plays it through. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Moved on forwards. Uruguay have reclaimed it. Abdul Hamid. Jimenez gets across to intercept that. Araujo forwards and with intent. He's looking unstoppable! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Nice looking ball. Now it's Darwin. Nunez's cross. And it's hoisted clear. And here's Valverde. Clears it away. And it's Ugarte. Bentancur. Now it's De Arrascaeta. Defending of the desperate variety. Cleared away. Ugarte, searching pass he's played there. Abdul Hamid. So we've reached the hour mark. Abdul Hamid looking to hit the byline here. And he's managed to get free, purring through the gears. And he's heaved it away. Ugarte. Bentancur, played out wide. Pelistri. And that has been clubbed away. That's really well manoeuvred. Defending of the desperate variety. Bentancur. Ugarte. And that's been won straight back.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Face to face with the keeper. Jimenez, oh, good-looking ball. Keeper's got good distance on that. Calmly anticipates. Oh, some tackle that. Valverde did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Araujo shifted upfield. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Bentancur. Valverde. And it's Ugarte. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He can get that clear. Oh, nice touch. Looking for a decent ball in. Well, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? Saudi Arabia presented with a golden opportunity here. Look at bemusement and dismay from the culprit, but the referee clearly thinks there was enough there for a penalty. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Saudi Arabia take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Played into the box. And it's played forward. Abdul Hamid. Aim forwards.
Saleh Javier really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
There's a probing ball. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Bentancur. Ugarte, gently done. Bentancur. Picks it up out wide. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. towards the front line. Araujo cuts it out. Pelistri. Bentancur in acres of space out wide. Brilliantly cut out. The pass is intercepted. Ugarte. And it's Valverde. Played out to the right. Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Valverde, well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that. It wasn't far away at all.
Moved on forwards. Spread out to the left. De Arrascaeta wins the duel this time. And it's played forward. Now that's well seen too. Abdul Hamid. Abdul Hamid shifted upfield. Oh, this looks sharp. That has been cut short. And it's gone back to the keeper. Ball is over the line. He's in plenty of space here. Chance to play it in. De Arrascaeta takes aim and crosses. Clears it away. Great defending, strong and determined. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Abdul Hamid. Jimenez makes the interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Abdul Hamid cuts out the pass. Abdul Hamid. Aim forwards. Ugarte, gently done. Abdul Hamid. Moved on forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. De Arrascaeta. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Abdul Hamid did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That is a brilliant interception. Araujo. Forward it goes. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's played forward. Jimenez goes forward. That's a lovely, neat pass. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Abdul Hamid. Jimenez shifted upfield. That's really well manoeuvred. Pelistri. It's a pretty loose pass. Abdul Hamid. Valverde with the foul. Elects to cross. Corner given. Cleared away. In once more. Shot a goal! That was very necessary. And that would have won it.
Well, he was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game's already won.
Jimenez is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Abdul Hamid. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, they could be caught out here. De Arrascaeta deflected behind for a corner kick. Only partially clear. Out to the left it goes. De Arrascaeta. Uruguay awarded another corner. And that has been cleared. Valverde. Can he finish? And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a good effort. You can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Abdul Hamid. Aim forwards. Ugarte, gently done. And he's there to clear it. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. All part of a forward.
He's having a shot! Yes! And they are pulling clear here.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there. But you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Uruguay can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
So now the difference is 3. quality ball. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Driven forward, and he cuts out the supply. Araujo. Jimenez, nicely aimed pass. Darwin. Pelistri. That's really well manoeuvred. He's got away. He's found a way through. Abdul Hamid. Oh, good spread. And it's Abdul Hamid. Abdul Hamid's cross. That's really well cleared. Abdul Hamid. And that is a little undercooked. And here's the chance to counter. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well timed, excellent interception. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And it's played forward. Ugarte. Rodriguez. And here's Nunez. Real chance here. Valverde. Decent chance! Gets it away. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Bentancur. He's well positioned. Nunez! The ball is loose and the chase is on. Back into the middle. He's cut it out. Now, what about a counter-attack? He has found a way through. Crosses it in. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Rodriguez. Abdul Hamid. Interception. So that's it. It is all over. They've got what they wanted on a day where the result is the most important thing. 3 points, absolutely ideal. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, pressure can quickly build on you if a positive result isn't achieved in your opening group match. Instead, they can take great confidence now from a very good victory and look ahead with real